The two-sword technique for modern life. One of Musashi's most revolutionary innovations was his two-sword fighting style, known as Naiten Ichi-ryu. Picture this. While every other samurai wielded their katana with both hands, Musashi stepped onto the battlefield carrying both a long sword and a short sword simultaneously. This represented a complete break from hundreds of years of tradition. In Musashi's time, this approach shocked his opponents, who had trained their entire lives with a single method. Suddenly they faced someone who created his own path outside established rules. Musashi gained a massive advantage because his opponents couldn't anticipate techniques they'd never encountered before. Just as Musashi broke the mold with his dual swords, modern innovators combine diverse skills to create unique strengths. The people who stand out today combine multiple abilities in ways others haven't considered, rather than mastering a single specialty. In our constantly changing environment, limiting yourself to one area creates significant disadvantages. Musashi's swords represent different types of modern skills. The wakizashi short sword symbolizes fundamental abilities, communication, critical thinking, time management, and emotional intelligence. These form the foundation supporting everything you do. The katana, on sword, represents specialized expertise, technical knowledge, industry experience, or creative talents. Most people develop their specialized katana skills while neglecting fundamentals. The magic happens when both are used together. You become exponentially more valuable by combining technical skills with strong communication, or pairing creative talents with solid time management. Each combination creates an advantage that's difficult to replicate. Modern success stories follow this pattern. Steve Jobs combined technology with design sensibility. Content creators blend expertise with storytelling. Leaders pair industry knowledge with emotional intelligence. Consider a programmer who understands user psychology. They build solutions that are technically sound and intuitively usable. These combinations create distinctive value in crowded markets. Musashi mastered fundamental principles before developing his unique style. He built upon tradition rather than rejecting it outright. This teaches us an important lesson: understand why rules exist before you break them. Many people either follow conventional paths without question, or reject established wisdom without understanding it. Musashi shows us the middle path. Master fundamentals, then build your own approach on that foundation. His greatest advantage came from thinking different. He won because he found perspectives others missed. This unconventional thinking extended beyond combat into his art, writing, and philosophy. This approach leads to breakthrough results in any field. Innovation comes from questioning assumptions and exploring new territory. Take what works and add your unique perspective. The deepest lesson from Musashi's two-sword technique is about having courage to develop your own path when others doubt you. When he first used two swords, other samurai likely mocked him, despite centuries of tradition supporting their approach. He trusted his judgment enough to continue anyway. This is the courage we all need, to combine skills in ways others haven't considered, to question established practices, and to follow your own path. This is how you transform your field, just as Musashi transformed swordsmanship forever. Forging mental toughness through adversity. What separated Musashi from ordinary warriors was his approach to challenges. Where most people avoid difficulties, Musashi actively sought them out. He viewed each challenge as an opportunity to strengthen himself. Think about how different this mindset is from our natural instincts. When things get hard, we typically look for the exit. Musashi walked straight toward the fire instead. Throughout his career, he deliberately placed himself in difficult situations. He faced opponents with different weapons, fought in unfamiliar terrain, and even challenged entire schools of swordsmanship alone. Each situation created stress and uncertainty. That was exactly the point. By repeatedly exposing himself to controlled challenges, he built extraordinary mental toughness. This approach aligns with modern science on building resilience. Researchers have found that controlled exposure to stress builds psychological strength over time. Like a muscle that grows stronger through resistance training, your mind develops through facing challenges. Musashi practiced specific techniques to build mental toughness. He meditated to remain calm under pressure, isolated himself to face his thoughts without distraction, and embraced voluntary hardship by living simply even when comfortable options were available. He slept outside and ate basic meals by choice. These weren't acts of asceticism, they were deliberate training for his mind. We can adapt these practices to modern life. Take Sarah, who started taking 30-second cold showers each morning. Initially shocking, this daily practice gradually built her resilience, helping her stay composed during stressful work presentations. Others set ambitious deadlines, fast occasionally, or have difficult conversations they've been avoiding. A major obstacle to developing Musashi-like discipline is our comfort addiction. We live in a world designed to eliminate discomfort. Food delivery apps, climate control, and constant entertainment have weakened our ability to handle adversity. Many of us feel disproportionate frustration at tiny inconveniences, when the internet fails, or our food order is wrong. Intentionally creating difficult situations rebuilds that mental toughness. When you regularly expose yourself to challenges, your perspective transforms. Obstacles begin to look like opportunities. Your first thought shifts from "how can I avoid this" to "what can I learn from this?" Exactly how Musashi approached his duels. You can create these growth-producing challenges without dramatic changes. Take different routes to work. Learn difficult skills that place you in the beginner's mindset. Have the conversation you've been postponing. Each step builds your tolerance for uncertainty and discomfort. Mental toughness isn't about never feeling fear or doubt. Musashi certainly experienced these emotions during his duel. It's about acting effectively despite these feelings, acknowledging discomfort without being controlled by it. Even the most disciplined people feel fear. They've simply practiced moving forward anyway. This is perhaps Musashi's most valuable lesson. The path to growth leads through discomfort. There are no shortcuts. If you want to develop beyond your current limits, face challenges directly rather than avoiding them. Practice this consistently, and your capacity for handling life's challenges will grow far beyond what you thought possible.